Well, good evening, basketball fans all around the area, out there on the Atlantic Broadband System, the Prodigy System, or on the internet on Hometown TV's YouTube channel, wherever you may be watching. It's time for more Preston Night varsity basketball, and tonight, the Lady Knights, and we haven't had a chance to say that yet this year, take the stage here in the castle, hosting a pretty good Lincoln Cougar team. With me right now is head coach of the Lady Knights, Brian Miller. Let's talk a little bit, Coach, about how this season is going thus far. It's been different for everybody. It's been tough for everybody.
Yeah, it's definitely been different. We've lost 5 games due to other teams or our team one time having a false positive and being quarantined. So we were able to play our first game of the year here against Elkins. Started out great, had a blowout win, and then the next game we were an hour away from getting on the bus when we got the call that said that team was in quarantine. And then the following game, we were an hour away. I was on my way up to the gym to get everything set up when I was told that we were under quarantine, and then that turned out to be a false positive. At the end of the week we found that out, but we missed that whole week's games. So we've lost games. We picked up a couple teams that were never on our schedule originally just to try to find games. Some teams, once it was canceled, didn't want to reschedule. East Fairmont Grafton were under quarantine and they just didn't want to try to play. Next week we're supposed to play North Marion. They've already canceled because they want to shut everything down on their team for the last week, so they can maybe minimize a risk of not getting something, so they'll be ready for the playoffs. So it's definitely been a strange year, and it's been hard. And I tell you, the first couple weeks, we lost 5 games in 2 weeks that we were scheduled to play. And I said, it was tough mentally and emotionally because you get yourself up and prepared to play, and then you're told you're not playing. Then you think you're not playing. Then you get a call saying, "Hey, you're playing," and and then you get a call that says, "Oh, you're not playing the team you thought you were playing. You're playing somebody else." So it's been crazy. All
these ups and downs. How difficult is it for coaches, not just you here at Preston, but coaches across the state with this condensed season and then all this madness? How difficult is it to keep the girls enthused about even practicing and playing?
Well, we've hardly had practice. We've had, I think, 2 practices in the last 2 weeks because we're playing every other night trying to get games back in, and they just want to play. I remember a couple weeks ago when East Fairmont was under quarantine and they weren't going to make up the game, and so they had found another team that needed a game, so they put us in contact with them, and it was the number 4 team in the state. So I texted the girls and I said, "Look, here are your options. We don't play any games. We don't play anybody. We play certain buddies, or we play anybody." And I said, that's where we're at. I said, because a lot of teams, if they didn't think they could win, didn't want to schedule. The teams that were all ranked in the top 5, they're like, yeah, we'll play because nobody would play them. So I texted the girls and I said, what do you want to do? And 100% they all texted back, we don't care who we play, we don't care when we play, and we don't care where we play. We just want to play. So I was like, all right, I'll schedule anybody and everybody. And so we play 15 teams this year, and 12 of them are either currently ranked or were ranked at one time during the year, 12 out of the 15.
That's a tall order in any year. Now, with all that said, you've crafted a pretty nice 7-4 record at this point. You mentioned that big win, getting off to a great start at Elkins. What was the most disappointing loss thus far on the season?
Philip Barber. Philip Barber was a tough one to swallow. And the girls, as soon as I told them North Marion didn't want to play next week because they wanted to kind of self-quarantine themselves, the first words out of every one of their mouths were, "Call Philip Barber." I mean, they're like, we don't care if we play at 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. They were like, call Philip Barber,
we want him again,
and get him back on the schedule. And we just had a bad half. We were down 15 at halftime, came back, took a 4-point lead with 2 minutes left, and then from then on out, it just seemed like every call and every bounce went their way. And I was struggling with a rotation and wasn't sure what to do, and so I probably didn't help things any there. So Philip Barber was by far the most disappointing, and we're all trying to find a way to call them and get them back on the schedule in this last week.
I'm betting they're not going to take that.
Probably not. And then our other 3 losses were against number 1, AAA, number 4, AA, number 9, Quad A. And believe it or not, in all 3 of those games, we had enough layups and offensive putbacks to win the games. All of them. Our Achilles heel's been, we'll do a great job of getting to the rim, and then we can't finish. But we had enough easy shots to beat University, Fairmont Senior, Frankfurt, all of them. We just didn't finish.
Since the loss to Philip Barber, you've crafted a pretty good little 3-game win streak here. Robert C. Byrd, Liberty, and Lewis County.
Yeah, and it really started clicking for us the game before Philip Barber, the night before. We went to Buchanan, and they're number 10 in the state in Quad A. And originally it was supposed to be Grafton. We were supposed to play that night. They were under quarantine. They were getting out of quarantine that day, but didn't want to play without practicing. So Buchanan, a team that we had lost due to quarantine earlier in the year, they were supposed to play another team that was under quarantine as well. So we both had it open. So
got them back on the schedule.
So we were like, we would come down, and that's when we started, because they're number 10 in the state in Quad A, and they're really good. They got one of the best players in the state, and it was by far our best defensive game, and that was the first game I figured out what defense our team was good at. It took me a few games to figure. I mean, we tried all these different defenses, and nothing quite worked. And then at Buchanan, we went man, and so then after that, and we shut them down. I looked at the girls. I said, "Okay, that was my bad. It took me too many games to figure out what we were good at. But now that it is, we're there." And then I think that hurt us in the Philip Barber, because we had to play them the very next night. We had the emotional high of beating a top 10 team in the state. We didn't get home till 11:45. The night before, we were tired, and we just got off to a slow start. But since then, we went to Lewis County, who, was in the preseason top 10. They knocked off Greenbrier East at Greenbrier East. And if you know anything about that, that's not an easy thing to do.
No, that's a task.
And they ended up beating them there, so that was a solid team. And that was a game where, again, we were up 4 at halftime, and I walked out of halftime going, we should be up more. We've dominated the game. We should be up 10. And they came out and scored the first 4 points to tie it up, and then from then we started clicking. That was a 20-point win, and then Robert C. Byrd, we struggled to finish again, but we did enough to win. We missed enough layups to score 70 and enough foul shots to score 80, but I told them a sign of a good team is when you're not doing your best and everything like that, you still win. So,
well, and most importantly, these are road victories. I don't care if they're ranked or unranked. Buchanan, that's a tough place to play. That's a brawl.
And we had
every
won
year.
There. We had not won in Buchanan. I told the girls this after the game, that we'd beat them. I think it was 2011, 2012. So it had been 10 years since we had won there. We had beaten them at our place last year, but we had not won at Buchanan in 10 years.
Yeah, so that hard-fought 48-45 win down there, that's big. That's a feather in your cap this season. The other victories are all solid, and again, you've done great on the road, and hopefully you can continue that win streak tonight against the Lincoln High Cougars. Briefly, what do we know about the Cougars as we wrap up here?
They're all fast and they can all shoot. Their leading scorer, Hannah Ferris, averages 12 a game. She's a senior. Their next leading scorer is also a senior. She averages 11 a game, and then they have a freshman that averages 11 a game as well. But they're fast. They're going to get up and down, which is what we want to do. They're going to shoot a lot of threes. And I know their record's 4-7, but you can't kind of really look at that because they went through a 2-week span where they didn't have their best player, and they lost every one of those games without her. With her, their record's much better, and they're coming off a good win against RCB the other night where they beat them by 16. We played RCB on Monday, beat them by 10. They played RCB on Wednesday and beat them by 16. So I'm expecting a close game either way. It's not going to be a blowout either way. And hopefully we get it because we haven't beaten them since 2013 here.
All right, Coach. Well, as JV action begins down on the floor below, and we show you just a brief minute of that. I know you got a lot of preparation still yet to get ready for this game, so we thank you for stopping by the broadcast booth, filling us in on the year that the Lady Knights have been having. good luck as you finish out this condensed regular season and get into postseason play. And we'll be cheering for the ladies all the way.
Thank you. We appreciate you guys coming out.
And we welcome you into the castle once again as the Lady Knights and the Cougars from Lincoln High School just about ready to get varsity action underway here shortly. And a hotly contested game we expect here tonight. The 7-4 Lady Knights taking on 4-7, but loaded with talent, Lincoln. Always a good contest. We're going to go down to floor level for the pregame ceremonies and the introduction of players.
Welcome to tonight's game between the Lincoln Cougars and the Preston Knights. Would you please stand for the national anthem?
right, the lights go down. All right, the lights come up here in the castle, and we are on the air and set, and we thank you for tuning in wherever you might be out there on the Atlantic Broadband System, on the Prodigy Network, or on the big wide web out there in the world watching us on the Hometown TV YouTube feed. We thank you for tuning in to Hometown TV for another edition of Preston Night Varsity Basketball, and the Lady Knights set to go here. A good contest about to take place here at home in the castle. Lincoln, the visitors, with the ball to get things started. And Lincoln, a good perimeter shooting team, will move the ball well, work to get it inside, and Lincoln comes away with the rebound. Chet running the offense out front. Chet and Martin trading the ball back and forth out front, and the Knights defending very aggressively. Ball in the paint gets knocked loose. And it's Michelle Thomas to Signs, and Signs going the other way, couldn't quite finish. Lincoln turned away from the quick transition basket. Long three by Martin for Lincoln, and the Cougars draw first blood here. Nice drive by Thomas. Michelle can't quite score that one. And Lincoln going fast back the other way. They're looking for points here early. Riley, a long three. She can't get that to go. And Izzy Stahl with a nice outlet pass. Carson Signs juggled the ball a little, got it up and in. All right, Knights trailing by 1 at the 6-minute mark, first period. If you're just tuning in, this will be a good, hotly contested game, and it's going to go fast here in the Castle. Now McDougal, and she is tied up by Stahl. And Lincoln just as aggressive as the Lady Knights defensively here. These two teams going at it early. Preston over the half-court line. Spar to Thomas, and they'll work that ball. Stahl. And Signs wants to shoot. Got it blocked. She went to the floor hard, and she will go to the line now. Ferris will pick up her first personal. And Signs a little short with that first free throw. Early in this first period, Signs, the second one a little strong as she overcorrects. Lincoln going fast. Once again, last touched by one of the Cougars. So that works to Preston's advantage. They've got the ball now. And again, quickly back into the front court. Stahl takes it on the right wing. She's looking for somebody inside. Thomas inside, lays it up, short off the glass, and the Lady Knights just struggling now to get that ball to drop. They are having a difficult time finishing here. Martin took a peek there for the Cougars and back out front. Riley to Ferris. And now Maddie Martin out front running the point here. Martin tried to lob that one in, gets it rejected. They couldn't get the entry pass. Good defense. Kramer to Spar, saved it in the corner. And now a little tussle for the ball over on the wing there. And that one gets away, and that is an unforced turnover. Well, maybe a little forced by the Cougars. Didn't expect this low a score at this point in the game. And the Cougars don't like the low score, so they come down, get two in the paint as Riley pops one up just inside the free throw line. And now the Lady Knights need to respond with some offense of their own. Thomas to Signs, who's dribbling out front. Wanted to get it in to Kramer, couldn't get that pass to go, and again the Cougar defense collapses and does a nice job there turning the Knights away. All right, a travel is going to give the ball back, and at the break in play, Kramer's going to check out momentarily for Preston. And here comes Michelle Thomas. Down the lane, rattles it home. Now it's a single-point deficit as the Knights work here defensively, and the Cougars quickly to the baseline and a wild shot up from the right side. And I think Martin was trying to get the contact there and put that one-hander up, hoping to get a shooting foul, but no whistle. Carson Signs with a nice tray from the right side there. And Lincoln, they're going to come back and try to answer. Can't get that to go. We got the ball tied up. And the possession arrow is going to favor Lincoln. Izzy Stahl will check out. And the Knights with a 2.75 advantage, and now the ball. Numbers for Preston, and they can't control the ball. Difficult pass, but not impossible to corral right there, and they had got one-handed out of bounds. So the Lincoln Cougars caught a break there because they were a man short, and the Knights with numbers there almost certain of a basket. Chet lost the handle, and Preston picks it back up. They'll go back down to the other end here, dump it down low. Thomas, can't believe that one rimmed out. Thomas in the corner. She's guarded closely down there. Manco off the iron. A close miss, and we get a whistle. And Lincoln wants a timeout here. Timeout with 2:01 remaining in the period. We'll take a quick break right here, and we'll be right back.
The Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital is an alternative for acute patients who need a little extra help before returning home. Services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, patient and family education, personal care assistance, individualized care plans with daily activities, and 24-hour nursing care. Our team works to ensure a smooth return to independent living. For more information on the Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital, visit us online or call 304-791-3733.
Teams battling to get things going offensively here and struggling just a little bit in the castle, but the Knights right now hanging on to that 7-5 advantage with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Knights with the ball, but on the rebound, somebody shuffled their feet. I didn't get a number over there, but the Knights give that ball back to the Cougars. And time, but they get that ball in, and Lincoln battling, and the rebound out of there for the Knights. Michelle Thomas streaking down the floor. And the Knights down on the baseline trying to work that ball, turn it over. Here come the Cougars once again. Lady Knights guarding closely out here on the perimeter. And so they'll back it back out. These Cougars will try to go down low, and a whistle, and we're going to get a foul called. So it'll be McDougal on the line for the Lincoln Cougars, and Natalie Annan picks up her first personal foul. And the free throw rattles around and falls harmlessly off to the right. So now, second one on the way, and that is up and good by McDougal. And we wind down inside a minute this first period. Going by quickly. Oh, a quick look inside. The Knights with a quick pass. And Lincoln does a good job defensively. That's what they do. And Ferris tried to dump that one down low. And I think Michelle Thomas might have got a hand on that one. Somebody in a white uniform, one of the Lady Knights, deflected that one. Denied the entry pass. And now Lincoln into the corner. They'll take a quick shot. Off the rim, won't go. And Thomas running back the other way quickly. Natalie Annan, and Annan She knocks that one down. No, check that. I've got the number wrong. Leah Elliott with the basket for Preston. Elliott with the long three. Dropped it in the net, and the Knights have a 10-6 lead. Lincoln coming back answering. McDougal couldn't hit the free throws. She got the long two there, top of the key. Time expiring here. Thomas at the buzzer, puts it over the iron, won't go, and the Knights will walk off at the end of one, leading 10-8. Close contest in the Castle. We'll be back after this.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save a Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service sliced-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
The Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital is an alternative for acute patients who need a little extra help before returning home. Services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, patient and family education, personal care assistance, individualized care plans with daily activities, and 24-hour nursing care. Our team works to ensure a smooth return to independent living. For more information on the Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital, visit us online or call 304-791-3733.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save a Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service sliced-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
The Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital is an alternative for acute patients who need a little extra help before returning home. Services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, patient and family education, personal care assistance, individualized care plans with daily activities, and 24-hour nursing care. Our team works to ensure a smooth return to independent living. For more information on the Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital, visit us online or call 304-791-3733.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save a Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service sliced-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.
Have you noticed the little aches and pains since this whole thing started? Maybe your clothes are getting a little tighter. Well, take back your life with physical fitness, and I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza can help. With a clean, friendly, and healthy atmosphere, I Am Fit features state-of-the-art fitness equipment, cardio, and select drive weight machines. There's even a yoga studio, sports turf room, and a dedicated free weight area. But that's just the beginning. I Am Fit has certified personal trainers and nutritionists on staff with no-charge training and nutrition plans included in your membership. Student athletes can benefit from the Student Plyometric Program and sports-specific strength training at I Am Fit. Certified strength coaches can help you become faster, stronger, and more agile. So whether you want to become stronger, lose some weight, or just tone up, it's never too late to start a physical fitness lifestyle. I Am Fit in the Kingwood Plaza. You are worth it.
We are very excited to be opening our new office in Cheat Lake.
It's beautiful, and we really think our patients are going to love it.
Everything's still going to be the same type of atmosphere, warm and inviting, same staff. We are just trying to accommodate more patients at a time, and we look forward to seeing you at the brand new location.
The Lady Knights ready to get back on the attack here, and they are trailing this Lincoln Cougar squad. Hot shooting late in the second half. Lincoln Cougar squad by a score of 28-14, and Preston just having a difficult time finding the basket and unable to get the offense ignited. Hopefully, as they change ends, come to a different basket here, they will get things untracked in this second half. Interesting note, although the Knights have a big hole to climb out of here, I'm sure they were reminded Lincoln has won the series since 2013. 13. So the Lady Knights dearly like to get something going here and see if they can straighten this out at home. Got a nice 3-game win streak going, like to keep that up. And Lincoln inbounds to start the third period. Martin, the ball handler out front for Lincoln. And here we go. Riley down the lane, up, shot off, and signs with a rebound for Preston. Stahl. And Stahl is going to get tagged with the offensive foul, going strong to the hoop that time. And she got contact there and wanted a shooting foul, but she is called for her second personal. So the Knights, they're going to come out showing pressure now. Quick turnover. Stahl to signs down the floor, up on the iron, whistle and a foul. So Carson Signs now with the opportunity to put the Knights' first points of the second half in the book here with the clock stopped. Carson Signs good with the first. She'll have another one on the way here. And good. Signs, a good free throw shooter. Got them both. And the Knights, Stahl pressing the ball. Lincoln up over the timeline they come, and Stahl knocks it loose, and the Lady Knights have it. Thomas. Oh, long three won't go, but the Knights with the rebound, and Stahl back out front. Short with that one, whistle, and the ball out of bounds. That'll belong to the Cougars. Isabella Stahl has come out here on a mission right now, and there's an edge to the way she's playing at this point. Nice job by Elliott to deny anything there, and Michelle Thomas with a huge rebound there. And we get a whistle, and that is a foul. Give the foul to Jet. And that's just her first personal, as she had some contact there. Block. Thomas. Michelle up and in. And the Knights have it back to a 10-point deficit now. And Lincoln. And Michelle Thomas is going to pick up the personal now. And that's Emily Jett. So, no, excuse me, Martin. That's Martin on the line. And Martin strong with the first one. Martin got the second, so 1 of 2. And Stahl brings it across the timeline for Preston. Hannon up, off. Hannon to signs with the miss. Thomas with the cleanup. Yeah, that'll belong to the Cougars. Last touched by Stahl, I believe. And the Cougars working the perimeter, looking for an open shot. Quick look at a three. Won't go, and it's Thomas that comes away with the ball for Preston. Into the paint, kicks it to Signs. Signs takes the block as she approached the basket there. So Carson Signs will go to the line for two more. With the Knights trailing by 9, she convinces that one to go in. A little English on the ball. Signs with her 9th point, and it's a 29-22 lead now for Lincoln. And Preston pressuring the ball. Ferris. Now Martin backs out, sets the offense again, and McDougal gets in a fight with the ball with Carson Signs there as McDougal stopped, and with the stop in motion, Carson Signs just got in there and tied her right up, and the Lincoln Cougars want a timeout. So timeout at the 5-minute mark here, and we'll stay right here in the castle where a good crowd has come out to support both the Lady Knights and the Lincoln Cougars this evening, and we thank you for being up here at the castle on a blustery spring day. And as we get into April here, this season quickly winding down, the Lady Knights will have I believe they picked up a game, and I'm not sure who that's with, on Monday evening to replace one of the games lost to COVID. And after this game with Lincoln and a game on Monday, they'll have a game with Morgantown, a game with Washington. I believe those games both on. North Marion has opted out. They're looking to lay low and get into the postseason with a clean bill of health and not take any chances. So they have called and declined the upcoming home match that was to be played on the 8th. Stahl will be set to take the inbound here. Annan with the ball, gives it to Isabella Stahl in the backcourt, and here come the Lady Knights. Stahl kicks it out right, won't go, and the Lady Knights, a little confusion along the baseline there, and Leah Elliott and Isabella Stahl, neither one could quite get a handle on the ball. So the Knights will put full court pressure on the ball here, see if they can slow the Cougars down. And Martin is bumped by Leah Elliott, and Elliott will pick up her first personal and the Knights' third of the half. So Lincoln, with the foul on the floor, sets the offense once again. Miss and a rebound. Carson Signs driving it down, dishing it left, up and in. Michelle Thomas scores it from the left side off the assist by Carson Signs. All right, 29-24. It looks a lot better at 5 than it did at 14. Long two, and the Lincoln Cougars have lost the shooting touch for the moment. Here comes Signs, and that ball battled for down there, knocked away. Preston will have it down on the sideline there, far in the corner, as they set the offense here. And the Lady Knights put it back in. Signs in the paint there, stripped away. Ferris all the way to the hoop, can't finish. Elliott back the other way, looking for some help, gets it to Signs. Signs will kick it out. Spar, a three that rims out. And Michelle Thomas trying to tiptoe along the baseline down there, can't gather it in. Three and a half minutes to go here in the third quarter. And the Knights, trailing by 5, have made a valiant comeback here in this third period. Shot up and the whistle as the ball got to the rim. And I believe Michelle Thomas has picked up her third personal. So that's going to change things dramatically for the strategy of the Preston Knights. Martin up with her first. Does not go. Manco will check in. Thomas out. And we may not see her again until the fourth period. Martin. Second one. Rolls around, falls through. First point in quite a while for Lincoln, and it's 30-24. Knights trail by 6. And they go to Carson Signs, and Carson Signs with a nice step and said, that's enough of this. I'm going to score this ball, and she does. Preston now shifting the defense into the zone and back out. And looks like they're going to stay in the man here. Partially blocked shot that kind of turned it into a pass. Cougars had a look at the ball inside, now tie up on the floor. And the Cougars have the arrow in their favor. So with 2.5 to go here, the Knights will pack it in here and try not to give anything easy on the inbound to the Cougars here. Down the baseline, ball rattles loose, but Lincoln gathers it up. Now Martin will take it back out front, and she'll back it out here and take some time. Maddie Martin's been a little frustrated offensively this evening, but she's a good ball handler. And she'll run the offense here. McDougal needs some help. Jet flashed out high. She got in trouble with that. Nearly got the ball knocked loose, and now they'll give it back to Martin, who has a little cooler head and a better set of hands here to control this. She spins in the paint, almost loses the ball. Deep in the corner, ball fought for, knocked out of bounds, last touched by the Cougars. And I think it was Martin who couldn't quite, once again, get the handle and slapped that one down out of bounds. Stahl and Kramer into the lineup. Carson Signs will take a quick break. Signs with 11 points and Thomas with 8 now. But Thomas in trouble with 3 fouls right now. And it's Spar who takes up the slack as she gets the pass to Leah Elliott, and the assist from her. And now Ferris back to Martin, and Martin is going to travel with the ball. No? Offensive foul. Away from the ball. Give that to number 42, Aaliyah Elder. So Elder gives the Knights the ball, trailing by 2. And the Knights can be a little bit more deliberate here. Got to take good care of the ball. and can't stand around. Deliberate but not statuesque. Okay, Knights winding it down into the last 30 seconds of this one. And if Lincoln won't pressure them, they'll take some air out of the ball here. Kramer takes a look. Stahl back out to Spar. Clock now winding down to 10. Spar got a look at a three. And, well, the home crowd doesn't like the call. No foul. 6.1 on the clock as Stahl picks herself up and sets to defend the full length of the floor. Over the timeline. And the shot wide at the end of the third quarter, and maybe a little flop by Martin. And we come to the end of 3. So with that, we'll take a break here, and we'll be back for the final frantic quarter after this.
More than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.
All right, the Lady Knights will have the ball to start period number 4. And you talk about defense, the Lincoln Cougars held to just 2 points in that third period. Martin to the hoop, shielded, blocked away, and Ferris able to save it. Short three, and the Lady Knights come out of there. Carson Signs with the ball. She's going to take it all the way down, puts it up. Thomas over to Spar. Spar off with the three, and Thomas battling in there. And she gets that one up and gets the contact, hard contact, and the foul will put Michelle Thomas on the line. So Thomas with 2 attempts here. Got the bottom of the net with the first one, and a big cheer from the crowd. Just underway here in the fourth period, and she can complete the comeback here. Oh, in and out, and the comeback on hold for the moment, but the Lady Knights trailing by 1. And the Cougars offense sputtering a little bit. Stahl out front. And she and Martin and Stahl are just eyeing each other up. Thomas again, battle for the rebound. She's going all the way from the left side, up and in. And now the comeback bears fruit. The Lady Knights have their first lead since the first period. 31-30, and the Knights went into the locker room trailing by 14 That's a great comeback against a talented Lincoln squad. Martin back out front, and Stahl is going to get whistled for a reach. Martin put that ball out there and tempted her, and Isabella Stahl could not resist the temptation. Tried to tie her up, and Martin just a little bit too quick. Pulled that one away and got the foul. Martin again turns. Stahl screen. That gives Martin an opportunity to drive. She got Isabella Stahl off her back there, and she was able to drive that one. Now Spar, and a blocking foul and a hard foul as Spar goes to the floor. Or, excuse me, Isabella Stahl. Spar with the pass to Stahl, and Stahl picks up the foul from Tucker. Then we go inside 6 minutes now. Little strong, and that one does not drop for Stahl. She eyes the second one up and gets it. Tied at 32 now. And here come the Lincoln Cougars. They've been in some close games this year. They know how this works. And they trust Martin with the ball here, trust her instinct to run the offense. Tucker, and they'll hand it back to Martin. Martin trying to get a screen there again. This time a good switch by the Knights. Stops her in her tracks. Ferris in and out. And a foul on the floor. And that was McDougal's first personal, coming at the 5:24 mark, and that's the 8th foul for Lincoln. So it's the long walk down to the other end. Natalie Annan and Leah Elliott checking in for Preston. Here we go. Thomas at the line. And gets the roll. Shooter's touch, and she is looking at one more here. All right, Thomas gives the Knights a 34-32 lead. And here come the Cougars. Knights might be slowing them down a little with the pressure and causing some turnovers occasionally. But Ferris and Martin, both with good hands. Ferris can't get the ball to drop, and Carson Signs looked one way, turned back to get the ball, and it rolled off her hand and out of bounds. Nice looking play until a little bit of confusion at the end there. Blew that one up for Preston, and they almost got a good looking transition basket there. Here comes Martin once again. Stahl screened, the Knights switch. Couple of looks, and finally Ferris up and in. Can't give the Lady Cougars 3 attempts, especially not when they're at close range like that. Signs has one hang on the rim and bounce out. Tied at 34, Lincoln looking to get the lead back here. And they'll set it back out front. Martin looking to drive down that right side, splits 2 defenders, lays it up and in. Nice drive that time, and a little shovel shot at the end gives Martin an an important basket. Kickball, I don't think the official saw it. And the clock winding down toward the 3.5-minute mark. And Lincoln trying to extend the lead. They'll try a long three that bounces out. And the Knights with the rebound. Lincoln tried a trap on the wrong side. Signs, strip, stall, picks it up, puts it up too strong. Here comes Ferris with the contact. So Natalie Annan will get a chance to step up here. And a timeout. Timeout taken on the floor with 3:20 remaining. And the crowd getting lively here a little bit in the castle as the Lady Knights have made quite a contest out of this, coming back from the 14-point deficit at halftime to trail by just 2 now, as Lincoln has found their footing just a little bit, found some help, and Martin has found a couple of cracks in the Knight defense and been able to drive the ball twice down that right side of the lane and get good layups for Lincoln. Huge defense by Preston in that third period, though. That and a concerted effort by Lincoln to shoot the ball poorly made it a 2-point offensive output for the Lady Cougars in that third period, and I will tell you that is as unlikely a thing to happen to the Lincoln Cougars as you can imagine. But it helped the Knights get back in this contest. All right, we walk back to the line now, and Annan. So Natalie, with the clock stopped, puts the first one up and off the rim. Michelle Thomas with the rebound. And Coach Miller not happy with that call, but what are you going to do? Stahl staying with Martin. And Martin flashes back out front. Really wants to win this battle of wills here in the fourth period. Screen the ball to Riley and back out front. Here we go, short, and Thomas there to gobble up the rebound and race down the floor, and Thomas ends up on the floor, knocked down as she protected the ball. And Preston in the double bonus now as Lincoln commits their 10th personal foul. Martin picks up her second. And Michelle Thomas to shoot the double bonus here. 4 out of 5 now from the line is Michelle Thomas. And if she makes this next one, she'll have her 15th point on the night. Not too bad against the Cougars. Oh, in and out. All right, Knights trailing by 1. And the Cougars quickly into the front court. Jett, who's been quiet here in the second half for the most part. And they'll give it back to Martin. And Martin, as the clock nears the 2-minute mark, back to Jett. Stahl knocks it away. And Isabella Stahl up and in. Gave that ball Gave that ball up. Michelle Thomas said, turnabout's fair play. Isabella, here you go. Finish it. And she took it home. Clock down to a minute 44 now, and we're going nowhere because 37-36. You can't get a better story in the castle than this one. And we hope nobody tuned out at halftime thinking that this was over as the Lady Knights trailed. They have really picked their game up here and given it their all in this second half. And right now, as we take a look across the way, Coach Brian Miller trying to strategize and let the ladies know what they've got to do and what they don't want to do to get this game home a win. Knights at 7-4 coming into this contest, and Lincoln at 4-7, uncharacteristic of them. And you heard in our pregame interview with Coach Miller, that's just not indicative of the kind of ball the Lincoln Cougars are playing. They're much better than their record would indicate. I think we've seen that here tonight, and a great job done by the ladies from Marion County. Okay, Lincoln with the ball now. And let's see what Martin has in mind here as she directs her offense. Knights doing a good job out on the perimeter, and Ferris mishandles the ball. And Annan needs some help. And Preston is going to call a timeout from the bench. Annan came under there, nearly lost the ball on the baseline, wanted to reverse it up. Managed to keep control, got out there on the perimeter, needed help, couldn't find any, and then finally got some from the coach as he said, yeah, I'll burn a timeout to save the possession here with time winding and the Knights leading by a single point. So they'll take the floor once again with the ball. And if there's a silver lining, it's that the Lincoln Cougars have put the Knights in the double bonus. 10 team fouls for Lincoln, 5 for Preston. A minute 17, which is a lot longer than it sounds like in the land of the Lady Knights. Expect Lincoln to put a lot of pressure on the ball here. Knights get that ball in the corner, need some help, and they'll turn and get out of trouble. Leah Elliott with sure hands. Leah Elliott did a good job saving the possession right there. And now Lincoln coming out, facing the ball up, but not pushing real hard. They don't want to give that foul and extend the Knights' lead. Stahl needed help. Carson Sines flashes out. Elliott now dribbling. Stahl driving, has it knocked away. It's going to go out of bounds, and it belongs to the Lady Knights. 38 ticks up on the big board here. And the Cougars want to make a little lineup change. Williams in. Stahl. Signs with the ball. Leah Elliott back out front. And a whistle. And what do we got? All right, Leah Elliott is going to the line for the first time here tonight. And she's got 2 attempts. And she drains the first one in fine fashion. So Leah Elliott with ice water in the veins makes it a 2-point lead for Preston with 31 on the clock. And second one bounces, and Thomas with the rebound, surrounded here, battling, whistle, and a timeout. Timeout called by the Preston bench as the Lincoln Cougars, with just 27 seconds remaining, they collapsed on Michelle Thomas, surrounded her under the basket there. She couldn't get any help. She couldn't find anybody to help. And finally, once again, the help comes in the form of a timeout. And Preston hangs on to the ball here, up by 2 now. So good free throw shooting down the stretch, mainly by the Knights, has kept this one in play. And Preston looking now to draw up something that Lincoln has not seen either in the scouting or anywhere else or here tonight. Again, they need a clean inbounds, and Lincoln, famous for a good pressure defense, they don't have too many options now. They've got to press pretty hard on this inbound. So Preston will come out, give them a look, and the ball comes in from the end line. Thomas putting it in good hands there, and she backs out. And Annan with 18 seconds. So Annan goes to the line. And Natalie Annan has scored her first point of the evening. And what a big first point that was. 39-36 now. And Annan, with one more here, can make it a 2-possession lead for Preston with just 18 to go. Up off the rim, rattles around, taken away by the Knights. Oh, and Lincoln going to get it away here. They got to go quick. And Preston not going to foul. Lincoln calls the immediate timeout on the made basket. Ferris with the steal and the drive and the layup. And now it's a 1-point game with 7.6 remaining as Lincoln alertly taking the immediate timeout. So they'll be able to set the defense here. And Preston clinging now to a slim 1-point lead. And how big was that single point scored by Natalie Annan just moments ago? Wow. Everybody for the Lady Knights contributing this evening and battling hard here in the castle, giving the fans a great show. We hope you've enjoyed it at home. We hope as you have tuned in all season long to watch Preston Knight varsity basketball that you've been pleased by what we've been able to bring you. Cougars out on the floor now, and the Lady Knights taking their time, coming forward here. Got to get a clean inbound, and the Lady Knights kind of defy the Cougars. They come out and bring 5 out of bounds. Run 4 in, the ball comes to Thomas, and Thomas is fouled hard. Wow. Thomas is taken down like it's a wrestling tournament. Now let's see how this goes. Doesn't look like they're going to call an intentional foul. But I'll tell you what, and the importance of that would be an intentional foul would give the Knights 2 shots and possession of the ball. Well, it's just 2 shots. Thomas drills the first one. And now Michelle Thomas has given the Knights a 2-point lead. And Lincoln calls their final timeout of the evening with 6 seconds left. And I would expect nothing less, because the Lincoln Cougars will battle you all the way to the buzzer and then probably out the door across the parking lot and all the way to the bus. They are a tough squad. They are used to playing deep into the postseason. They love to win their region, their section, and they don't do it by losing close games. So they're going to give it everything they've got coming out here. Lady Knights defending a 2-point advantage here. And Michelle Thomas can make it 3 with a made free throw here. And Thomas, I believe, has 16 on the evening. And bounces and out, and Lincoln will have one opportunity. They get it down there. The shot is missed. The shot is no good because there's a walk with 0.8 of a second. And the Lady Knights dodge a bullet there, as Lincoln could have tied that up with a made basket. The shot was not good, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway, as and we have another timeout. I don't know who called that one. Well, evidently there was a miscount somewhere, because unless the official called the timeout for him, I don't know who got that one. 40-38, Preston hanging on by the skin of their teeth. And all they got to do here is get this ball in, safely in. And they can put this one in the book, and not a better win yet on the season to be had by the Lady Knights. Maybe that first game against Elkins to open the season on a winning note, but all right, here we go. Everybody on the floor ready to go. And the long inbounds, touched, and time expires, and the crowd goes wild as the Lady Knights bring it home a win here in the Castle with a fabulous second half comeback to take a 40-38 win away from the Lincoln Cougars here at home. And the Lady Knights extend their win streak out to 4 with this victory. Woo! I'll tell you, a beautiful game, and we are going to congratulate the Lady Knights, congratulate Coach Miller, and thank everyone who turned out tonight here or tuned in to watch Preston Knight varsity basketball here on your hometown TV channel. Thanks to our sponsors who help bring you these broadcasts, and we'll see you next when the Preston Knight boys varsity takes on Wheeling Park Saturday afternoon right here on Hometown TV. But for now, Steve Blake, for our camera operator tonight, Denise Blake, we thank you so much. Mountain Digital Hometown TV is out.
want the best food for your family, right? Well, CGP Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save-A-Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service sliced-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. CGP Foods, the best for your family.
Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.